Superman's going to be gigantic. Well, speaking of which, we haven't talked with Paulo today. What time are we supposed to do that?
In about 15 minutes.
I can't believe that he puts us off. We've got to wait for Paulo.
We're on O time?
This is where my career has got now. I'm hoping and wishing Paulo will be available. Terrible. Terrible place to find yourself.
When I talk to him, he sounds like such a broken man.
Oh, yeah.
He's so broken.
There's no soul left there. There's nothing.
He's just
With that beast he lives with.
He's just sitting there going, yeah, we can do the top 10 movies. I just don't want to live anymore.
Seriously, all kidding aside, I know you call her Beast and all. You don't think that there's something about her that's, I don't know, exciting?
Ew, no.
There's something about her that just, I don't know, it just seems like there's something happening.
Who does she most resemble?
Satan?
Mothra?
I've never met her. I've never seen a picture
neither
of her.
Fez and I.
Can you believe that? All these years, we've never seen Mrs. Paulo.
Now, I heard now that she's lost all the weight, that she has a website called, I don't know, Galo Lost Weight or something crazy.
Weight loss from Galo.
It's just crazy. It's just fucking insane.
To soothe the savage beast one day, he had to tell her, yes, I've got you a website.
Your homepage is up. Honey, your homepage is up.
I think the website says something about being able to lose weight without use of drugs and make yourself happy without
That's
using
all
drugs.
the
I know,
constantly.
exactly.
Now,
From the legendary Ron Fez studios in a predominantly white neighborhood, Ron Fez presents Showtime with the Paulo.
yeah. Fez, when you hear that music, you know what that means. It's time for Paulo's Top 10 Films of 2005. Hello, Paulo.
Yeah, Paulo, you like the movie. How you doing?
My life is fine, Paulo, and your life's a movie, too. How you doing?
Oh, big sucko. But, you know, I'm just struggling.
Big sucko?
The big sucko. He's had a rough year.
Yeah, rough year.
How's the wife today?
Right now, calm.
Good.
Relaxed. I'm violently ill, but, you know, everything's good.
No fun radio out of her.
No, not today.
Oh, don't tell me we're going to have to talk movies.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I think it's only fair, since we've hardly talked movies in the last month.
It has been a problem. Now, Paulo, Mikey Boy is here from RonFez.net.
Yeah.
What is the feedback for Paulo? Are they loving him? Are they liking him? Are they hating him?
It's not strong feedback.
No.
They don't really like him very much.
No. All right, so Paulo?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're making some changes here.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to need you to pick up. All right? You're going to have to turn it up a notch.
Turn it up a notch. Well,
yeah, because there's going to be some changes made in 2006. Fez, you're enjoying some sugar-free candy that was given to you?
Well, I was told, word of mouth, that it was sugar-free.
Uh-huh.
But it's the Elk Candy Company on 2nd Avenue in New York, Fine Chocolate, Tears.
Yeah.
But I see no sort of ingredient list on it anywhere that says it's sugar-free, and I open it up, and it's just giant hunks of fudge.
Looks delicious. Let me see it.
And I can't imagine that this is sugar-free, and I feel like I'm being put into a diabetic trap here.
Why don't you try this, Fez? Eat it. If you have a heart attack, stop. That's always been my motto.
I mean, there's
with
nothing.
Coke.
There's nothing to tell me that this is sugar-free whatsoever.
It's not very sugary.
As a matter of fact, chocolate is good for the heart.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's a small amount, 3.5 ounces a day of dark.
It's bad for my pancreas.
Maybe, but truthfully, it is. So.
Yeah, but how much of your body is actually even pancreas at all, Fez? Such a small part.
With me, 80%.
Oh. Ew.
I'm a lot spleen, too.
All right, Paulo, we're going to count down your top 10.
Yes, sir.
This is the top 10 at 10?
I got top 10. I got 10 worst. I've got the top 10 blockbusters of the year. Whatever you need. Anyway.
All right, let's go. Let's go worst first.
I like that.
All right,
yeah. I mean, you know, there's so many mediocre films that are bad. I mean, it's really hard to get really, really bad. The worst is Alone in the Dark with Christian Slater because it's by Uwe Boll, and Uwe Boll is the most hated director on the internet right now.
That's your all-time worst of the year?
Oh, yeah.
All right, normally in a list you start with 10.
Yeah, I know, but, you know, I went with the, because the rest are just basically mediocre. I mean, that is the all-time worst, and it really is in a class by itself. And Uwe Boll's he's got a whole bunch of movies. The guy gets tons of work.
Who was all in this film?
Well, it's Tara Reid and Christian Slater. I mean, those are the big
I did not see this, but I heard from some people and reviews it may be the worst film of all time.
This was the one where Tara Reid was going to be a scientist and people were going to start looking at her differently because she's finally getting the smart roles.
Right. She wears glasses.
But her hard tits kept falling out of her
It's the only film I've ever walked out of at a movie theater.
Is that right? Was that bad?
Yeah, it was pointless.
And, he's in a class by himself.
But is it so bad that maybe we'll laugh and we'll enjoy it?
No,
it can become
it's
a cult
boring.
favorite?
It's not even, like, really bad. It's just really boring.
It just has all kinds of gaping inconsistencies, bad, CGI. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. But that's kind of the, what we can expect from this director. He seems to have the franchise on a lot of the video game movies, and that makes him even more hated. Because this was originally a video game.
All right, let's go over to your top 10 best. We'll start at 10.
Okay, number 10. I had a hard time putting together a list because it's not I can get very passionate about, but I try to decide, well, what can I do? There's like only one film I'm really passionate about. So I put The Squid and the Whale and Nine Lives at number 10. That's two different films.
I hate when people do that. It's a top 10 list, not the top 11.
You're cheating when you have ties.
I'm cheating, but that's I'm cheating. It's the way it is. And The Squid and the Whale is a film, again, it's almost ridiculous, but that's humanity. I mean, you've got parents who are just insane to their kids, and but they think they're good parents. So and then Nine Lives is 10 movies. 9 movies of 10 minutes.
I didn't even hear this one. Have you?
Yeah, Morris the Cat stars in it.
No, it's not that. But anyway, I mean, it's a small film, and I tried to include it. It's
Nine Lives? No, I get it.
Thank
I'm
you.
so stupid. It took me like 10 seconds. Morris the Cat? Oh, 9 Lives. Ooh. All right, keep going, Paulo.
All right, number 9.
Squid, are you going to have the whale on? That's what we look forward to, your wife.
It had something to do with the Museum of Natural History. Anyway, like I said, the big blockbusters films, they're not allowed on the top 10 list. So
That's all I have in mind.
So I did try to include one just to be fair, and that is The 40-Year-Old Virgin. Because it's a very unique perspective. I mean, and
I didn't see it. Did you, Fez?
I never saw it.
It looked so stupid that I walked out of Blockbuster when I saw the DVD.
Wow!
And it was the first time I've ever done that.
I mean, it's
like Harry.
It's similar in some ways to Wedding Crashers with the filthy mouth, but it has a sweetheart, and it develops a very interesting character. And so I decided to go
right,
off.
keep it moving.
Okay, sir. Good night and good luck in Syria.
Good night. I'll see you later. Thanks for trying.
Hey, I understand about the movies, but look, the fact is, you've had your fun with my wife.
What's number 8?
Number 8, I decided to go 2 films again.
See, that annoys the hell out of me.
It's your top 16, you ass face.
I can't help it.
Here's my list of every film ever saw.
The films of George Clooney. This number 8.
There is an 8-way tie for first.
Good night and good luck at Syriana. They're both very politically motivated, very interesting ideologically, and one...
Let me point out to Fez, I'm fairly sure there's sugar in that candy. I'm rushing pretty good off of it now.
I knew it. It was a trap.
I think there's a lot of caffeine in it, so I'm kind of...
It says Love Radio Shark on the bottom of it.
I feel like I did a bump. And I'm seeing trails. I don't even know what it is. All right, what's number 7? What 3 films are number 7?
What a coincidence that George Clooney tied himself at number 8 with Good Night and Good Luck and Syriana.
He's definitely going to have to fight himself up.
I noticed these are going by release date as well.
No, it is not. Not true. As a matter of fact...
Well, if you don't want to do this, just say.
I love this. It's finally we talk movies after months of, disaster. Okay,
I miss her. I miss your wife.
I understand, but nobody treats her well. And
you guys are like he said, she said. It's a lot of fun.
I understand.
All right, where are we up now to number 3 if we were doing this correctly?
The feedback wasn't good. I hear the feedback's great, but I mean, I'm not going to trump my own.
What's the feedback like, Mikey boy?
They love me, but I hate my life.
They don't like you.
I don't care.
Do they like Gail?
They love Gail.
Shut up, Mikey, please. Be honest, I love everyone, and I don't want to fight with anyone. I'm sick of fighting, okay? Just be honest, and I peruse it every once in a while.
They don't like you.
Oh, that's full of
I don't know why you're perusing.
Because I checked the various sites. Anyway, Capote...
So you feel like people are big on you on the various sites.
I'm not saying that I'm unanimous. I'm not unanimous, okay?
You're being magnanimous about being unanimous.
I understand, but the
wow,
point
what is this, just a plane crash?
I'm a love-hate situation. So anyway, number 7, Brokeback Mountain. Okay, and obviously this is...
I haven't even heard of this film, but Fez, you just got the tattoo across your back.
Yeah, it says Ride Brokeback Mountain.
You're going to Broke Dick Mountain for a while, and I don't even know what you're doing back there.
Yeah,
Seriously, somebody could get hurt.
It's doing very, very well in limited release. It has very high...
They have not released this big, and everyone's still talking about it. By the way, I saw it. This was #1 for the Florida Critics Awards.
Mm-hmm.
Which, are you part of that, Paulo?
No, I don't. I don't choose to belong.
You're
to
not published.
Oh, you choose not to.
Well, it's an odd situation because in a lot of ways, all the guys I hang out with, they
blow each other. So it's actually Brokeback Critics.
Yeah,
Florida, it's Brokeback Swamp.
It's not a fun group to hang with. Anyway, that's #7. Capote's #6. There are 2 gay films in a row, and it's not my fault that these are the
Nothing
films.
gay happened in Capote.
Well, but he is gay.
Yes, but it doesn't make it a gay film, does it? Well, Brokeback, on the other hand, is about being gay.
Yes, it's about...
Yeah, there's other things getting mounted besides the horses.
It's about the oppression. Capote's about a complex character who obviously tries to
You just call
manipulate...
him Devotee. It's the Matt Devotee story. He names his dogs Rhythm and Blues.
And the man...
Seymour Hoff.
Hey, everybody. Caesar Chair Matt Devotee.
Devotee.
That's fucking fun. We ought to do that just to drive him crazy.
And then just send it to him.
Coming soon. Devotee.
A promotions director without prizes.
He went from programming to promotions to sales. How low will he sink? Devotee.
Devotee. My client called.
You'll be devoted to Devotee. He's still hoping The Rock will return to WNEW. It's Devotee. I know he gets that from maybe a handful of people.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Whatever.
The number 5.
Lisa Orban gives it 2 thumbs up.
The number 5.
Lisa Orban. Go ahead. I can't hear this over and over.
The number 5 films.
What is it?
Are Kung Fu Hustle, Sin City, and Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Oh, you motherfucker. I hate the shit out of you. I really do. You have wasted our last show of the air.
Sorry, but it's just, I have to squeeze them in. It's just that some films are not treated fairly.
I hate you.
And I feel that these films should be treated more fairly by the critics in general. So, I included them. And I know you all have a love for Sin City.
I love it. It's one of my favorite films of the year.
Right. And Kung Fu Hustle is an amazing film, and Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is one of the most interesting films of the year as well.
But why not just make them in your top 10? Why have you loaded already 16 films into your top 10?
Because I'm bucking the trend.
You're crazy.
Shut up.
You're crazy.
You could have taken the 40-year-old virgin out of this.
Shut up.
You're crazy.
Stop
All right,
it.
Kyle, what else you got?
What 8 films are at number 4?
No, that's it. That's no more. Though I will say there is one film that could be either on the worst of or the best of that I didn't.
I want those bastards put in jail.
Oh.
Devotee.
You should be put in jail, but
You'll
okay.
be devoted to Devotee.
And this film is called Stay. It's on neither list, neither on the best or the worst, but it could be
Then
on...
why would you say it now when we're at number 4?
Okay, I just thought I'd throw it in. Okay.
What? I've never even heard of this film. Stay.
With Ewan McGregor and Naomi...
The Island?
No, and Naomi McGregor.
But it's a very, very odd film. Okay, I'm going to number 4. Number 4 is Crash, which is a film...
Awful.
Yeah.
It was honestly my worst film of the year.
I know, and I understand that it has...
I couldn't believe they were showing it on my plane.
A lot of people... It has generated a lot of people who maybe aren't into films to become very involved. And obviously...
Oh, my God.
Shut up.
Those f***ing sons of f***ing goddamn garbage. Get him off the phone.
I'm sorry, Paulo. That's your
Is there
way.
any way to get away? Okay,
You're crazy.
Number 3.
For me. Number 3 for me.
You mentioned that I only included films with a recent release date, and I went out of my way to go to the beginning of the year.
Gone with the Wind.
Go ahead.
Search and hunt. And, this has actually gotten a number of awards recently and has some play in the awards.
So you copied.
No, I didn't, but I was surprised to see it, and I'm happy to hear it. Upside of Anger with Joan Allen and Kevin Costner.
I couldn't see that because This Joan Allen in the trailer, she's yelling, and she's so thin that her neck looked like it had a big hole in it. And I couldn't take my eyes off it like I was tripping.
Is she playing Pat Nixon again?
Yeah.
No, but
Always. Every movie she's in, she's Pat Nixon.
Every movie she's been in, she has the line, "You're going to be impeached." Every fucking movie, she tells the lead actor he's going to be impeached. I can't stand it.
I don't know.
That's her I'll be back.
I think she was playing more Happy Rockefeller in
Who?
this. Or, I don't know, some other political wife. But I mean, I'd do her. So, that's all that I...
Well, look what you fucked in your life.
I want those bastards put in jail.
Obviously, he gives a more about you than anybody else.
You're crazy.
That was her on a bad day.
You're crazy, Paulo. Where are you at now? Number 2?
Number 2.
What is it again? Brokeback Mountain?
No, I'm
it
not.
Comes in 2 and 6?
No, I'm not going to do that. Munich.
It's 6 and 9.
Munich. If you love Devote, you'll go crazy for Munich.
The Beatles are due to arrive any minute.
Munich.
Munich is oddly just a plain 70s revenge flick with
starring EJ the DJ in Munich.
Earl, get in here.
Munich. Go ahead.
Yeah, I understand. Steven Spielberg, of course.
Who?
Steven Spielberg.
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, and he's doing.
He's a Jew. I understand, Paulo.
He's a
Enough.
Jew, and the Jews are against this film because it's honest and it's a portrayal of the cycle that goes through.
Well, they don't like the ending.
Well,
that's actually the beginning.
I mean, it plays like
it comes post Munich. So it's about what happens in Munich, right?
No,
and then how they go back and kill everybody who was fucking tied up in it.
Okay.
It's like a standard Quentin Tarantino movie where people are just spending the whole movie chasing down people and killing them. And it has that 70s feel that he likes so much. So it's almost like Steven Spielberg made a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Is it disco? Is it Jews and disco?
There's some 70s music in it.
Nice. All right, you're number 1. Everybody, I know you're at the edge of your couch right now.
Okay, well, this is
if it's Carol Miller's Crossing.
Carol Miller's Crossing.
If
you like Devote, loved Munich, you'll go crazy for Carol Miller's Crossing.
This is very...
Look into your heart! Look into your heart!
The best film of the year is a film I can get passionately behind, and I have to fight and argue about it because...
All right, let me play a clip from it.
Obviously, he gives a more about you than anybody else.
And they came to my house!
Wow.
And that's
Seems
in the
scary.
middle of the movie, and it's a pivotal moment. The film is a history of violence, and as I say, it's a film that's just constantly an argument starter. People who see it are fighting about it constantly.
You believe this, Earl? History of violence. The film that was kept from you and I by Fez and his temper.
Yeah, I was upset about that too, and I hope he's
Is it out anywhere? Is there anywhere I can see
Yeah,
it?
I mean, sure, around in a theater near you, sure.
I think in New York it's at the AMC. I think it's
in Times Square?
Yeah.
And the fact
I
is
don't feel like going away to Times Square. I'll probably see it on New Year's Eve. I'll go in there Times Square and wait for the ball to drop.
There's a midnight showing.
Nice.
Now, this film, I mean, honestly, does better with
it does wetter.
Repeated view. Well, there's a couple of pretty hot sex scenes. I mean, that are pretty shocking, actually.
Are you talking about Brokeback Mountain again?
No. This is Viggo Mortensen.
All right, now it's time to hear Fez's top 10 of the year.
Oh, good.
Fez?
I actually went away from the mold and have 10.
Wow, that's
in
nice.
my top 10.
Yeah.
I only had 15.
My number 10, March of the Penguins,
Mm-hmm.
the Penguin documentary.
That's nice.
Number 9, Ong Bak, the martial arts film.
Ooh.
Number 8, Zathura, and a hot young talent named Jonah Bobo.
I wish he'd change his name.
Number 7, Me, You, and Everybody Else. Back and forth forever.
Wow.
I feel like you're being mocked by Paulo.
No, I'm not being, I mean,
he's put himself in the Fez position.
Yeah, I did interesting choices. Good.
Number 6, Lords of Dogtown.
Yeah, okay.
Number 5, Broken Flowers with Bill Murray.
You see, Fez is going out there. He's out there on the limb. I love it.
Number 4, I start blockbustering it up here. Star Wars Revenge of the Sith.
Okay, blockbuster.
Number 3, War of the Worlds.
Another.
Number 2, Batman Begins.
Another one.
And my number one favorite movie of 2005, Sin City.
Sin City. You see, he put 3 blockbusters on the list, and that's actually forbidden in the rules. But I mean,
well, you know,
why?
If you listen to your list, Fez, it looks like it would work for Highlights magazine. It looks like anything a child would come up with. Zathura, Sin City.
No, he put it.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory just missed it.
Yeah, I agree. And
if I did ties.
He had a film with subtitles and a small indie film. It was filmed on video, and great stuff. I'm very proud of Fez.
Why don't you guys go to the movies together?
We did, actually.
Why don't you do something like this? You guys see 60 movies in 60 days.
I've gone to festivals where I've sat in a theater for 2 days straight.
I couldn't. I would never go to a festival. I can see one movie a day. That's it for me.
I think the 2 movies I saw with Paulo were Saving Private Ryan and To Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar.
Back to back? And even half of that you made out, so you missed most of it.
No,
That Private Ryan.
Yeah, he was scared about going to Private Ryan. I had to, calm him down.
Well,
I mean, I got to admit, I was surprised. And you see, it sounds like Ron's not going to the movies this year. He doesn't have a 10 list.
No, actually, if my top 10 just yells, I hate Hollywood, I hate Hollywood, I hate Hollywood.
Well, like I said, I mean, all of the films on my list, except History of Violence, I have questions about. I can pick it apart.
I didn't see one on your list, Paulo.
Well, it's not like they're unheard of. Well, that's not true. I had Sin City in my top 5.
Oh, I forgot. It came in tied at number 5 with 8 other films.
That's right.
All right, why don't we take a break here? And Eastside Dave has sent us a rock and roll trivia test, something that we couldn't get out of Harry. So we'll do that. So when you come back, it's going to be Earl trying to defend his belt against Mikey Boy. We'll be back in just a few moments. Paulo, thanks, and have a great New Year's Eve, okay, buddy?
Thank you, sir, bro.
Yeah. We'll right back, Ron Fez.